3. On his first day in office, President Donald Trump offered pardons for hundreds of people who rioted at the U.S. Capitol 4 years ago.
Yeah, the executive order means all those who were prosecuted or have pending cases will be cleared. And that includes 13 people right here in Connecticut. Fox 61's Kaylee Collins joins us in the studio this morning with more. Kaylee.
Yeah, Symphony and Keith, it only took a couple of hours for President Trump to make good on his promise to pardon those charged in connection with the Capitol attack. At least 8 people from Connecticut who were convicted are now free. And in addition, 5 people with pending cases will also have their charges dismissed. That's made possible by the language of the order, which directs the Attorney General to dismiss all pending indictments. Anyone who faces charges, regardless of where they are currently in their case, will be pardoned. Now, these pardons are also made with prejudice, which means that the defendants cannot be charged again. We've told you about a few of the cases in Connecticut here in the past. Former Derby mayoral candidate Gino Giovanni Jr. pleaded guilty last January to 1 count of entering and remaining in a restricted building or grounds. 22-year-old Benjamin Cohen of Westport pleaded guilty last summer to assaulting law enforcement while illegally entering the U.S. Capitol. And 38-year-old Richard Markey of Wolcott also entered a guilty plea last summer to a felony charge of assaulting, resisting, or impeding officers with a deadly or dangerous weapon. Now, we heard from Connecticut lawmakers who have described these pardons as an attack on democracy.
These January 6th rioters were lawfully convicted by a jury of peers, everyday Americans. And it is a discredit to our criminal justice system for the President of the United States to issue pardons to people who sought to prevent a peaceful transition of power.
Now, President Trump has said that the January 6th convictions will end a grave national injustice and begin a process of national reconciliation. That's on the pardons, that is. And more than 1,200 people across the country were convicted of January 6th crimes over the last 4 years. Back to you guys.